so we got one of the most classic strength exercises known to man, the bench press. Everybody wants to know how much you bench press, who bench presses the most. What we're going to do is we're going to talk, there's a lot of different variations on this. I want to talk about setup first and then kind of introduce some of the different ways that we can vary this. So first thing we do is when we address the bar. I want to talk about the bar a little bit here. So we have a grip part of the bar, we call the knurl. We also have some smooth parts of the bar. We have them towards the inside. We also have these two little smooth parts out here, and these help us line up with some symmetry so that we don't have our hands in a position that would cause the bar to tip when it's weighted. So these are our power rings. When we address the bar, I like to use a finger on the power ring. So for me, typically I'm using my ring finger on the power ring. Some people will be their index finger, some people will be their fifth phalange, whatever it may be. We're going to line up to where they feel comfortable first. We'll just use that as a general, hey, let's get this done. We'll get this in a good, comfortable position as long as we're using symmetry when we set up. All right, so we're going to, first we're going to do is we're going to use hands on the bar. Brett uses index fingers. Feet are planted firmly on the ground. We see people that are doing this and they end up lifting one foot up, and usually that's a sign of they're not very seasoned in doing this. If I was training a power lifter, I'm probably going to set this up completely different. I'm going to have them drive back, and we're really going to have them do a lot of leg drive. Just for a general strength exercise, we'll set this up. We're coming across. You can use a spotter, safety first, guys. We're going to lift this up. Sometimes I'll ask for a lift off, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come down. Usually a power lifter is going to come down more towards the bottom of the rib cage. For a regular strength athlete, if we're doing the chest and remote, some strengthening, kind of come down to the nipple line, or between the bottom of the rib cage and the nipple line would probably be appropriate. Often you want to feel almost like you're pulling the bar apart on the way down, initiating those the latissimus dorsi and the triceps and pushing up. Good. So that's the concentric phase of the movement. And have some variations for this. You can change hand position, and it changes the muscles that are targeted, or it isolates some muscles that are targeted. So we can move the hands closer, we can move the hands farther apart. All right. We can also incline the bench and decline the bench, which is also going to target different parts of our chest and different aspects of it. So an incline is going to get more of the upper chest, a decline is going to get more of the lower chest, and depending on what that athlete needs, we can make those variations, but the setup's going to be pretty much the same. If you're going to your gym, you may notice that or if you're using, you may need to move the placement of the bar up or down accordingly. So this is our bench press variation.